Good old Gilded Goose. Hey, beautiful. Beautiful. Now please, just don't. Oh, actually creatures can't be counted. Ha ha ha. Yes. Oh, prepare to be wrecked. What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Gruul Gigantofury deck. That's right, I said it. Gigantosaurus, the big old 10-10 monstrous dinosaur, plus Unleash Fury, the ability to double the power of target creature until end of turn, are smashing together to give you the 2010 phenomenon. So, this is a turn 6 weight of victory. You can get it in earlier if you manage to ramp and all that, but this is just, you know, turn 5 Gigantosaurus, turn around turn 6, boom, lethal, right? Very basic. Obviously you have situations where you'll be using Grazer and then Paradise Druid and getting Gigantosaurus down on 3 and then Unleash Fury on turn 4 and boom, turn 4, instant win. That's freaking awesome, man. Right? Turn 1, you go Grazer, you play down 2 lands. Turn 2, you play down another land, you play down Paradise Druid. Turn 3, you play down Gigantosaurus. Turn 4, you play Unleash Fury, and you fling that sucker right at your opponent's face hole. Right? Turn 4. Turn 4. So beautiful. So I really love the fact that we have Gigantosaurus back in standard, and it's looking like it's here to stay because it's part of the Arena booster series. So 5 mana for this 10-10, super great value. The fact that everyone has it, oh, I'm super excited to share this deck with all of y'all because it's something that everybody can play, right? We can all play Paradise Druid and a Boreal Grazer, check. We can all play Unleash Fury and Fling, check. That's so nice. So I hope everybody can enjoy and join in with me in playing this deck. And if you don't have some of the cards, Garruk Unleashed, Domri, don't worry about it. There's going to be other situations, and if you watch all the way through to the end, you'll get that deck tech wrap up where I go through 12 other cards. Some of them are a little bit cheaper, some of them are a little bit more competitive, and some of them are a little bit more fun. Now, diving into the full deck here, we do have 2 copies of Footfall Crater. This gives us the ability to give our creatures Trample and Haste, as well as Cycle. Obviously, with Gigantosaurus, if you're giving it Trample and Haste, beautiful. That means on turn 5, when it comes down, it's not just coming down, it's coming down and coming down hard. And the fact that you can cycle Footfall means that if you really don't need it or whatever, you can go looking for other stuff. Grazer we had talked about. Shadow Spear is really awesome in a deck like this where you're playing some bigger creatures because it gives your creatures Trample, Lifelink, and +1/+1, and gives you the ability to remove Hexproof and Indestructible from your opponent's stuff. It's some great value, and it's rotation proof, so yeah, not a bad card to pick up. Anyways, you slap that on Gigantosaurus, now you have an 11/11 lifelink Trampler. Primal Might is some awesome removal. Again, it allows you to make your Gigantosaurus even bigger, or your other creatures, you know, Garruk's Harbinger, Lovestruck Beast, this kind of stuff. We are playing other big creatures, it's called Gigantofury. We're trying to focus on something here. Anyways, Primal Might, +X+X. Can you imagine giving, you know, 5 points of stats to your Gigantosaurus and then doubling that? Now you're at 30 points of damage. That's crazy. So on into this Fling Unleash Fury combo that I keep on talking about. 2 mana, instant speed, double the target, double the power of target creature. Obviously, it's fantastic for Gigantosaurus, but if you're looking at things like Lovestruck Beast, that's still 10 power, right? If you have Domri, Anarch, and Bolas down, now he's up to 12. That's really a game finisher. You know, taking 8 points of damage out of your opponent preliminary to this little combo is not that hard, given you're going to have a Lovestruck Beast, you're going to have a Garruk's Harbinger, you know? You have the potential of getting the Garruk Unleashed and then given the Trample and all that kind of damage, so. Paradise Druid we talked about. Finale of Devastation is great at either grabbing your Gigantosaurus or grabbing your Ogre Battle Driver, you know, grabbing that specific card you need. And if you don't have a specific card you need and you just want to dump 10 into here, then you can grab your Rampaging Brontodon, boost everything up, and try to, you know, really mess up your opponent. Now, Rampaging Brontodon doesn't have haste, but that's where your Footfall Craters kind of come in, right? So we have Garruk's Uprising, which gives all your creatures Trample, which is really nice in a deck like this where you have really big creatures and not all of them innately have Trample. As a matter of fact, I think only one of them does, right? It also allows you to draw a card, so keeps your hand full, keeps you happy, right? Lovestruck Beast we've kind of talked about here and there, but it is, you know, it's a 3 mana 5/5. That's a great stat line. Yes, it's tethered to this little 1/1. We're not too worried about that, even if it's only blocking, you know. Our main thing is being able to fling and unleash fury and that kind of stuff off of the Love Struck Beast, right? And if it gets to swing in, you know, you get 5 points of damage, you get 10 points of damage. Well, congratulations, you just half health them. Now, Garruk's Uprising, get out of here. Garruk's Harbinger, 3 mana, 4/3, hexproof from black, so up against Sultai, Dimir, Esper, all those combinations. This is really good. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, which is really key, you get to reveal the top. You can reveal a creature card or a Garruk planeswalker from the top. What is it? Look at that many cards. So I'm guessing however much damage. Look at that many cards. It's very weird in the way it's worded, but yeah, you deal damage, you look at the top, however much power this creature has cards, right, and you get to find a creature. I was like trying to find the exact number, but it's based off of power. They just word it weird. There you go. Anyways, Domri, Anarch of Bolas, more ramp, gives your creatures more power and allows you to have some removal in a planeswalker, which is really nice. Ogre Battle Driver, I've been fanboying over this card hard. We all got it, so it's nice there as well. And again, if you go Ogre Battle Driver into a Gigantosaurus, well, you're just stacking cake. And you're saying, Chance, how do you do that? Because this is 2 red and this is 5 green. Well, Paradise Druid and split lands, right? They are your best friends. Garruk Unleashed, again, being able to give +3/+3 stats to your creature and then double that or fling that or whatever, or being able to create more creatures, all this stuff is really, really nice. And if you manage to get the emblem where you're just sort of pulling creatures out and slapping them down, well, my guess is you're going to pull out a Gigantosaurus, slap it down, pull out a Gigantosaurus, slap it down until you don't have any more Gigantosauruses to throw down. Anyways, down here in the very, very top end, we have Rampaging Prontodon, 7 mana for a 7/7 that reads whenever it attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each land you control. Now we are ramping with, you know, Paradise and Boreal, and we have Domri. So getting to Rampaging Prontodon isn't really that hard, and this is a very big, very strong creature that we have the potential to give haste to, or swings in, deals the damage, and then we fling it right after it deals the damage, right? Or swings in, we unleash Fury, and now it's like big as hell, and then we fling it. So again, it's just really cool. And then last but not least, we have the Great Hinge. If we're going to be playing things like Gigantosaurus, Love Struck Beast, Harbinger, it's going to make our Great Hinge cost really, really small, and it's going to allow us to, you know, get the benefits of Great Hinge. Gain 2 life, draw cards, get extra counters, all that great stuff, all the quicker, because literally almost all of our creatures are just big. Just freaking big. And if they're not, Domri sort of helps with that. You know, Unleash Fury on those turns can actually make Great Hinge go from, you know, very high to very low very quickly. Anyways, that's going to do it for the deck tech breakdown. Sorry for it being a little bit of an extended one. I hope you enjoyed. And again, if you're looking for cards that, you know, other cards to be played in this deck because you may not have some of these, stick around to the wrap up. That's where we really get into the nit and grit of things, and I tell you some other awesome options for the deck. Without further ado, though, we are going to go and hop right into the matches and then the wrap up. Capera or Capra? Not quite sure. Wasn't that a hand? Oh. Jeez. Alright, well. We can at least get Paradise Druid down untapped, right? So that's good. Not yet, Paradise Druid. You gotta wait your turn. Opponent's playing Jeskai. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so of course we're gonna Grazer here. It's not too bad. It's not too shabby. need to wait a little bit to use it. Just a little bit more mana. We can swing in if we wanna. I don't think I really want to. But yeah, with one more mana, we can use our Finale of Devastation and pull out Garrick's Harbinger, right? And haste it, I guess. I guess we could have went ahead and pulled it out here. Good old Hydroid Crisis. So opponent's not just playing Jeskai, they're playing 4 colors. Interesting. Domri can live through this. I'm gonna go for the Domri. And then, yeah, we can Grazer block the Crisis, so this is fine, I think. As long as they don't board wipe us here. Even if they do, we still have 5 mana. We can still use Finale to get a creature back, right? So, should be alright. Wonder if they're forgetting Grazer has reach. I know I do a lot. I'm like, doo 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 doo. I'm like, oh yeah, right, Grazer. So we'll see. Maybe they have a shock or something. This music is really hyped this morning. I keep thinking about changing it, but at the same time, I'm like, meh. Alright, so I think we could actually get our Great Hinge down here if we want. Alright. Yep, we can indeed. But with them having so much access to counter spells, is that what I want to do? Or do I want to go ahead and Finale 1, 2, 3, 4 and get an Ogre Battle Driver out and give it haste? Or do I just want a Harbinger? I think I just want a Harbinger, actually. So, auto paid there. I like the Battle Driver, but we don't have anything to follow it up with, so search your library. I think this is fine to swing in with the Paradise Druid. If they have removal, I think it's going to the Harbinger, right? Not the Druid. Unless it's only 2 damage, which I feel like we would have seen that by now, right? Anyways, Harbinger is gonna land, so we'll get a little look-see here at the top. Whoa, well, I'm glad I'm sort of shuffling this shit out, right? That was a little rough. Alright. Wonder if they just eat the food. Shatter. Shatter in the sky. Can't believe you. What a motherfucker, right?
Bustin' heads is my bread and butter.
Just gonna cycle this Footfall Crater because we already have one. Love Struck. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to give it haste because we're using our last bit of mana there, but still nice. Also, Love Struck can't attack because Domri, but whatever. I guess that's a little nombo, but we only have... Oh no, we do have 2 copies of Domri. I've been building so many decks here recently. But that's what happens. You go on vacation, you come back just ready to play. Just ready. Probably just gonna use our Love Struck Beast to... Boop. Bringing some comeuppance? What you talking about over there, Domri? You goofy boy. We can use Garrick's Uprising to draw cards and all that shit, but I'd rather give it haste, I think. Yeah, down to 6. Fuck 'em up. There's our Gigantosaurus too. Beautiful. Beaut4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, even if cool. We got him. Compare. Adele, not Adele, Edel, Adele. Anyways, we can go here. We can go here. Still one away there, but that does give us the ability to get here and here. Yeah, we'll keep it. Sure. Sure. And actually, I don't even think we're playing this second. I think we play this on turn 2, so we can guarantee turn 3 play these, right? Yeah, especially with having drawn that Fling. By the way, Fling Unleash Fury. We got the Dream combo cards again. All right, give me that 4 wrist and Love Struck. By the way, if anybody on YouTube or Twitch is wondering, this bar over on the side, MTG Assistant, ideally in the future I'll get a link for down in the description and that kind of stuff. We want to go ahead and play the Love Struck Beast, and I don't know if we want to swing him with the 1/1. You know, like, I don't know how much they value that Skull Profit, so. By the way, I should probably go back to this. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Wayward John? Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having an awesome day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it may be. Ah, that's just dirty. After I so graciously put my harbinger, or not my harbinger, my Love Struck Beast down there to love up on you, you just remove it? You hurt its feelings. You really did, Adele. Here, I thought we could be friends. Alrighty, so weird situation, but I kind of want to keep the 1/1 back to defend in case they want to get cheeky and try to swing it with that 3/1, right? But at the same time, if they swing in with 3/1, they're leaving their face hole open, so it'll be fine. Hopefully Garrick's Harbinger can live here. It does have hexproof from black spells, so lucky us, we're up against, well, I don't think it has hexproof from that though. Hexproof from black in general. Can't be the target of black spells or abilities. So yeah, I don't think the Garrick Cursed Huntsman can kill our Harbinger. That's good. Alright, let's get this down. How many? We're one off. One off from the green. Damn you, Castle Emberth. I put you in here to help me in those times of need, and you don't actually. You don't indeed. No help for me. Any Hoosers. We could create a 3/3 and it only costs 1. That's pretty good. We could also give our Harbinger 7/6 stat line and send him at the Garrick. 7/6 and it'll deal 3 damage. So Garrick will go up to 7, go down to 4. And we'll still have that. Alright, sure.
Dare you to stop this.
Get him. It's Garrick versus Garrick. Fuck him up. Alright, let's see what we can see with our stuff. Another Harbinger, don't mind if I do. We did have a Grazer there that I guess we could have went ahead and played, but I'm not worried about our Garrick dying this turn, not to a Skull Prophet at least. So, I think we're alright for now. 1, 2, 3. We are still at 4 green mana, so we still need 1 more for the Gigantosaurus. Ooh, it's a Titan's Nest deck. How many cards? They only have 3 over here. Can they even exile a card? So yeah, they can. They can exile those. Alright, so interesting thing here. We could +3, make this a 7/6, Unleash Fury. Now it's a 14/6. Swing at their face and then fling it, right? I think that's a great play.
They're a stampede of one.
And you don't want to unleash Fury too soon, right? Let's see if they use all 3 creatures to defend. They do. Still gonna unleash Fury, right? 'Cause that's still tons of damage. I should have swung in with the 1/1. Oops. No! Chance, you loser. I'm sitting here looking at the damage and I'm like, oh, yes, Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I still do this somehow? No? No. That's fine. Well, mistakes were made. I don't really want another Gigantosaurus. You know, the other one's not panning out too well for us right now. Although that mana does allow us to get it down, so whatever. I'm actually going to keep that on top, and then I think I want another Harbinger down, right? I guess we could have also just played the Love Struck. We'll see. It's fine. Whatever. I'm enjoying the match, and that's all that really matters, right? That I'm having fun, and I know that the deck could have won. Player error happens, but as long as the deck is good enough to have achieved the victory, then I'm happy about that. Anywho, so if we do play down Gigantosaurus, we're only going to have 1 mana come next turn. If we use Finale to go get our Ogre Battle Driver, that takes all of our mana. I mean, we have Lethal on board, obviously, but you know, the opponent's probably going to find something cheeky to do here. Maybe Casualties of War. Oh, that would really blow. But our Harbinger would live, right? So we'd still be able to kill him, if I'm not mistaken, because we swing it with Harbinger, then use Fling. Oh, no, because their Garrett creates 2 wolves. Alright. Oh, Liliana's incredibly bad for us. No! I should have bottomed that Finale and looked for a motherfucking land. A land could have equaled Gigantosaurus Fling Combo of Wombos. Don't remove my love-struck beast. I have a plan.
Buckle under our might.
Woo! Fling them. Hopefully they can't gain any life, right? Nice. Capra, whatever your name is. All right, so do I like the Domri Love-struck Beast? I feel like they're both very, very awesome. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. I'll have 1 Nombo in the deck. Even if you can't swing in with the Love-struck Beast, having a 6/5, pretty good. Oh, by the way, Mosey Around and Mike Guy, thanks for the follows. This happened while we were away. Orange Man. Nice, not a blue man, not the blue man group, an orange man. Whole different category. Sure. Sure. It doesn't look that bad, right? We can unleash Fury on a Love Struck. That's 10 points of damage right there. What's with all these lands? No thank you. Thank you, but no thank you, I guess I should say. Although that land would have allowed us to get Garrick Unleashed down on, on turn 4. Now that land would have allowed us to get our Gigantosaurus down. So I'm feeling a little bit worse now, having sent that land away. But that's fine. You know, what's a silly little mutate deck gonna do to us? Bouncing Shore Shark, of course. But the worst. They're bouncing the 1/1, that way our Love Struck can't attack, but we can still defend against the Shore Shark, so no swing in from them. Now, unfortunately, playing down our Garrick Unleashed doesn't Doesn't allow us to do anything other than create a 3/3. We can give trample to our love struck, but it can attack, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we could play it 3, 8, 16. Well, we're close to just being able to fling the fucker. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna do this. Another love struck. I'll take that. We're gonna go for the Gigantosaurus, right? But yeah, we're getting close to having the ability to just unleash fury, fling, boom, bam. Of course, if we get down Gigantosaurus and it can actually stay on the board, Lord knows that's going to be very difficult with the pouncing shore shark that we can't exactly remove. But if, it would be beautiful. What we could attempt to do is... I don't know if that'd work. Anyways, we're going to let them have their fun here with bouncing our shit, and this is why you hate pouncing shore shark. Absolutely hate it. Why didn't they bounce it? That seems a little bit silly, if I'm being honest. You definitely should have bounced my creature, though they might do it at instant speed. Nah, fuck it. Let's see. What do you got for me, Orange Man?
When a farmer fertilizes crops.
I'm just gonna try to stack my board.
I like animals better than people.
I like animals better than people. I agree with you, Garrick. No, they're taking it. Oh, no way, Jose. So we could... Alright, we can +3. Puts him up to 8. Unleash Fury. Puts him up to 16. And then Fling. It's gonna work, I'm telling you. There's no way it's not. They, you know, except, of course, if they bounce my Love Struck piece. Which they might do now. They might very well do. No, bouncing the 1/1 again. Oh, it's beautiful. They're being very efficient with it, right? They're like, now neither one of his Love Struck beasts can attack, which is smart. But I'm one of those weird players that also plays these things, so. Alright, just don't bounce my Love Struck. Please, oh please, don't bounce my Love Struck. They're bouncing the 3/3. Beautiful. Oh wait, but they're gonna kill Garrick here. No, we were so close. Motherfucking mutate, man. Motherfucking mutate. Alright, so is there any other way that we could potentially, possibly, just maybe, might so do this? Nope. Isn't that beautiful? The opponent just sort of yoink. pull what you need when you need it, huh? I could just unleash fury on my Love Struck, fling it into their auspicious Sterix. Okay, I guess. No. I don't want to fling you into yourself. That seems silly. Oh, no, I would like to play that. I'd like to play the Footfall Crater. But we can't play it plus the Gigantosaurus unless we draw a land, so I'm almost tempted to cycle it. Ugh, you mutators, you're so goddamn annoying with your Sterixes. How in the hell do they hit their cards they need so often? Is it observation bias? Am I just being a little bitch? Okay, you got it. God damn, y'all know how much I hate mutate. It's like Cat Oven in the fact that it takes forever for your opponent to like go through their turn. But it also feels worse than Cat Oven because it's like, oh right, they're just gonna pull out 4 monsters, like no fucking problemo. Midoro. Hey, I've seen this hand before. We'll keep it. Maybe this time we won't be one. I've definitely seen this hand before. Maybe we won't be 1 mana shy this time. Just have a nice, easy time getting to our rampaging and all that good stuff. Maze Mondoom. The hell? You think maybe that they might just likely be playing what's it called? Dance of the Manse, but in bot instead of Esper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need one land, right? One land to hit our rampaging. We have enough for the Great Hinge, so if things stay the same, our opponent best be scared. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's no way it happens this easy, right? No way. No freaking way. Turn 4, Great Hinge. Ah! Madaro. Damn it. Yeah, you know, we tried. Alright, so we need a land here. Land. Give me that rampaging land. Gilded Goose. Good old Gilded Goose. Hey, beautiful. Beautiful. Now please, just don't... Oh, actually creatures can't be counted. Ha ha ha. Yes. Oh, prepare to be wrecked. If, you know, we can untap and attack, that is. Don't bounce it. Whatever you do, Madaro. Some very hypey music. I should probably go through and separate my non-copyright music. Wait, cancel.
Have at it, boys.
Damn it. I was like, actually, I'd rather have my rampaging Brontodon swinging. So if I do this, I can still Garrick's Uprising. Okay, whatever, sure. They have 1 mana to work with anyways. Hey. Oh, nice. How's that 3/3 Grazer with haste and trample feel? That's some nutty stuff. Alright, 13-12 with trample coming at you. Beautiful. Oh man, if they have board wipe, I'm gonna cry. If they get a Shatter to the Sky, I might just cry. Of course, if they don't, they're probably gonna surrender, right? Oh, there's the white mana. Oh no, Revitalize. What are they looking for here, I wonder? Oh, maybe Shatter the Sky, right? Because they'd still have 4 mana. Now they're just playing this to see if they could have hit it. Alrighty, picking up victory number 2, I think. Alrighty, you made it all through the deck tech breakdown, the gameplay, which wasn't that awesome, wasn't that sweet to see. And now you're in the wrap up, the sweet blissful wrap up. So a couple things here. If you don't want to play Footfall Creator, you'd rather have some like more in there sort of spells. Simut Sprint is really good, +2/+1 and gains haste and allows you to scry. All this for 1 mana. It's fantastic, and it's only in common, so it's very cheap as well. Giant Growth is, well, it's literally just better than Infuriate, right? 1 mana instant speed, +3/+3 on stat lines, and instead of +3/+2, right? Straight upgrade. And again, if you're able to give +3/+3 to Love Struck Beast, then you unleash Fury. Now it's at a 16 stat line, right? Beautiful. Gilded Goose actually really does help with casting Gigantosaurus and Great Hinge and Brontodon and all that, to the point where I'm tempted to say play it over the Grazer, because Grazer, yes, it allows you to get extra lands down. However, if those lands aren't green lands, you're in a little bit of a pickle. So Gilded Goose is pretty good in that manner. Rager's Guile can help keep your creatures alive, that alongside Heroic Intervention, but Heroic Intervention is a little costly, so if you don't have it or don't want to pick it up, Ranger's Guile is perfect. It's common. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. So all that targeted removal can get out of here. Get out of town. Speaking of targeted removal, if you want some in your deck, so you're not just flinging your creatures at your opponent's creatures, right? Scorching Dragonfire is great. 2 mana, instant speed, 3 damage, exiles whatever it kills, and it can target planeswalkers. So beautiful. Ram through is great removal, and again, if you're using things like Garrick's Uprising, giving trample to your Gigantosaurus, and then you're unleashing Fury on your Gigantosaurus, and you use something like Ram through where it's dealing all that damage, and then you're swinging in with Gigantosaurus, it has a very flingy effect without you actually having to fling your Gigantosaurus, right? So ram through, really good. I'm a little curious as to why I didn't end up putting it in, but maybe it's one of those things where like I was shoving cards into the deck and then I got to like 70 cards and I was like there's no more room, because that happens a lot with me when I'm building decks. Anyways, Wilt, great artifact or enchantment removal, and I've been seeing a ton of artifact and enchantment, I won't say decks, but just in general, you know, the omens, the Elspeth Conquers Death, the Banishing Lights, this and that. I've been seeing a lot of them. So if you have to, common has cycling just in case you end up not seeing a ton of them, right? Domri's Ambush, more great removal, boost your creature's power level, it's good. Cultivate gonna allow you to ramp a little bit more. I think what we have here is fine, but again, if you don't want to commit into these things that are rotating out, such as Paradise Druid, something like Cultivate actually does really help you with Gigantosaurus, because then you can just grab 2 forests specifically, you know, and help you move that way. Lead the Stampede can be really good if you manage to reduce some of these non-creatures I have in the deck, because I do have a lot of non-creatures with Garrick and Domri and all that. But the nice thing is Garrick does create extra creatures, so he's kind of a non-creature, also works as a creature, right? Yes, it's 4 mana for a 3/3. It's 4 mana for a 3/3. That can potentially also give you +3/+3 stat lines, or 2 3/3s, and 4 mana for 2 3/3s is worth it in my book any day of the week. So as long as it survives 2 turns, even 3 turns, right, you could be rolling in creatures. So you know, maybe watch how many non-creatures you have whenever you're playing Lead the Stampede, and if you're going to use Lead the Stampede, I would highly recommend you focus more in on the creatures. But again, this whole combo's about to unleash Fury in your Gigantosaurus, so make sure they're big, make sure they can handle the weight. If you don't like sacrificing your creatures with Fling because you've been burned too many times by counter spells or whatever, right? Gravitic Punch is a great ulterior card, and it has Jumpstart, which means you can discard this card or whatever and still use it. So you can even technically use it twice, right? Play it, it goes into your graveyard, then you Jumpstart it back. So it's an awesome card. It's only a common. It is rotating out, but you know, at common cost, whatever. It's not that bad. Everybody can make commons, right? At least I hope so. I'm a free-to-play player, and I think I have a ton of commons. Of course, I've been playing for, you know, a while, but anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the deck tech wrap up. It was actually quicker than the breakdown. It's weird when that happened, right? Because generally the wrap up's like at least a minute, 2 minutes longer than the breakdown. But you know, the main deck here was really nice, and you can do a lot more with this deck. You know, there's Questing Beast, there's the Shifting Ceratops, there's forget the name of it right now. Oh, it's the 6/6 for 4 mana. Nullhide Ferox, right? There's a lot. There's a ton of big power creatures that can go into this deck, and you can shift it and morph it in all kinds of ways. But that's the nice thing about Gruul. You can throw in a Terror of the Peaks. Huh? I mean, Terror of the Peaks plus Gigantosaurus plus Unleash Fury, and that's basically like you just flung Gigantosaurus. Now it's a little bit more of a setup, I think, but it does work. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, hop over to Twitch, toss us a follow. Down in the description, there's Discord, all that great stuff. As always, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.